My name is Sneha Sarah. My student ID number is 101260569. Today, I'm going to give a presentation about my assessment report. It is important to note that appropriate consent has been received to disclose any information on this platform. For confidentiality, client's initials are used. SS is a 24-year-old female pursuing her postgraduate diploma from George Brown College in Toronto, Ontario. The target behavior chosen for this client's report is the reduction of nail biting, which is operationally defined as placing finger or fingers in the mouth and biting a nail with teeth for more than 3 seconds or until the nail comes off from the distal edge of the nail. And the behavior ends when removal of finger from in between the teeth for a period of longer than 3 seconds. This does not include when the individual puts fingers in the mouth while eating. Participants' nail biting behavior is negatively reinforcing as it removes aversive stimulus such as boredom or tension. This behavior leads to several long-term negative consequences such as nail pain, social undesirability, cracked teeth, and unpleasing appearance of nails. The client is neurotypical and have never gone through any prior treatment for this or any other maladaptive behavior. The information sources for this assessment report were inclusive of functional assessment and baseline assessment. The functional assessment was conducted where a self-interview questionnaire was completed which included function questions regarding the target behavior. This assessment focused on the antecedent and the consequences of the behavior. The events and situations that predicted the occurrence of the behavior were answered, like time of the day, setting, and social control. Nail biting behavior is habitual as it is continuously performed by the participant. Shown is a sample of the functional assessment form. Upon completing the indirect assessment, results conclude that nail biting behavior serves the automatic positive function for boredom and automatic negative for stress. Also, the antecedents that evoke the behavior are inner states. Performing nail biting behavior led to a temporarily reinforcing consequences. For baseline, frequency data of the target behavior was collected using event recording data sheet, which was also plotted on a line graph. Data on each occurrence of the operationally defined behavior was collected for 2 hours each day. Baseline was conducted without any prompts or conscious use of intervention. Direct observation occurred for 4 days, and data was collected and graphed as the number of times the client engaged in nail biting behavior. As shown in the graph, the vertical y-axis represents number of times nail biting behavior occurred per day. The horizontal x-axis represents the days during which the baseline occurred. The client's nail biting behavior varied from 4 to 5 times per day, with only 1 day with 3 times of nail biting behavior. During baseline, on the first day, behavior occurred 4 times within 2 hours duration. The second day, behavior occurred 5 times, and on the third day, it occurred for 3 times and 4 times on the 4th day consecutively. The average frequency across baseline was 4 times per day. In conclusion, based on the results from functional assessment, nail biting behavior serves the function of releasing stress, tension, and alleviating boredom with movement. It is negatively reinforcing, and performing this behavior also leads to at least a temporarily reinforcing consequence. Behavior is performed in order to remove or combat the persistent negative inner states such as stress when completing work on a daily basis, which is a maintaining variable. Antecedent cannot be changed or avoided because the participant is a full-time student. Hence, it can only be manipulated. Thank you for listening.